I want to prophesy this over you right now who are struggling with the attacks of the devil in your mind. You cannot get free of temptation. Sinful thoughts are visiting you all the time, or maybe you're dwelling in doubt, or maybe you're dwelling in condemnation. You think you don't measure up, that like there's a measuring stick. Stop inventing measuring sticks. They're not helpful. We need God's measuring stick. Am I loving more than I loved last week? That's the measuring stick. Amen. I want to prophesy this over you. You will have victory over your mind. You will have victory over your mind. You will have victory over your mind. It is coming. How are we going to do that? We're going to unleash the believer's boldness. We have authority over these things coming against us. God has not left us without defense in this spiritual warfare. He didn't leave. He didn't just he didn't get saved and then float off into heaven and say, y'all work it out now. That's not our faith. That's not Christianity. That's called what many of the original founding fathers believed was that God created the world and Jesus saved it. Now God's up in heaven letting things work out on their own. That's not what we believe. We believe that Jesus is right here with us, working on our behalf. He's actually giving us weapons to fight these things, and He is giving us ways to get free. God has not left us without defense in this spiritual warfare. He's given us tools to fight. And we're going to be talking about these in the coming weeks. But hear me. Before we go fighting demons, we need to create a life where the promise of God can flourish. I'm going to say it again. Before we go fighting demons, we got to create a life where the promise of God can flourish. We need to live lives where Jesus is the center, where He overwhelms us and overcomes us and overshadows us in all that we do. And